One of the problems that we faced is that very often the columns that we have in this table are not very helpful to people. We would like to have additional information or other information that's not present here. So to support that, we implemented a new feature which allows you to customize these tables. So there is this new button here, Edit Columns. When we click on that, it will show us a list of all the existing columns. And then down here, we have a very extensive list of additional columns that you can add to that table to customize it in a way that you want to have. So for example, we can see there's a little X on the G name here. That means that's a column we can remove. Let's just remove that, and we also remove the chemical mass. And then let's say in addition to the organism, which is the scientific name of the species, we also want to have the taxon ID. So when I select that here, the new taxon ID option appears here. And then I can rearrange that and say, I want this to be the second column, and then followed by the organism column. That way I can customize the table however I would like to have it, as long as we have the information available. So for example, I may want to add the EC numbers, and I may want to add the total number of all the N-glycosylation sites to it, and it will add these two columns towards the end of my table. Once I save that changes, it will reload the data that we have, that we see on the screen. And you can already see it added the taxon ID column as the second column as I wanted it, and the organism column as the third column, and then the EC number and the number of N-glycosylation sites towards the end. That way, you can create the table that you want to have. It's not limited to the number of columns you see here. You can add as many as you want to have, but then you may have to scroll to the right to see the additional columns. But most importantly, what you can do now is you can download all this information with the changed order and the additional columns into a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet will have the entire table of all the 26,000 results and these additional columns exactly in the order that I specified